Welcome to Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Clemson Tigers against the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe is working the sidelines, experiencing this incredible playoff vibe.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long. And that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Returner decides to field it. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. On the run, it's Scott. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right now.
Here he goes. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Here he goes. Touchdown, Wolfpack, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Point after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Fighting off the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, and picks up some decent yardage.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable third down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled short of the
Chris, I think that's smart from the offense and this quarterback. You don't want to force the football across the chains just to get the first down. Get a completion and create a scenario where you can go for it on fourth. And here inside the 2 yards, I would certainly be aggressive.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
Well, this is no surprise. They've had speed and talent on the outside for years here at Clemson, and they bring in elite recruits every single year. This guy is the next in line. We've seen guys like Sammy Watkins and T. Higgins, DeAndre Hopkins. They are superstar NFL receivers, and this guy, he could be the next one.
And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
To defend the screen well, the defense, you've got to recognize what's going on right away. I thought that their recognition was just a touch slow, but credit them in the pursuit and getting back on track and making this tackle before the running back can get a first down.
The shotgun handoff here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. A positive start for this freshman, Joel, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game. He looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
On second and go, they'll give it to him again. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Caught in the flat by the running back. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Dropping back, it's Bailey. It's a short completion to the big tight end, and it works. The first down to the 35.
Chris, I've been looking forward to watching this quarterback all week long. He's had a tremendous year, and he's put himself on that echelon at North Carolina State with guys like Phillip Rivers and Russell Wilson, Mike Glennon, Jacoby Brissett. He's going to be looking not only to add his name to this list, but with some postseason success, he could be at the top of that list when it's all said and done.
We've got a good one in our hands, which we'll hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll try and run it. There's the running back. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. He'll be ruled down right there short of the marker. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. First down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough matchup for the home team, is because this running back is so good. He can quiet the crowd. They're going to run their offense through him. This is one of the reasons why I felt like this lower seed was a real matchup problem for this group.
And they finally stopped it, but a decent gain that time.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
And on the carry, he's heading left. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss in the play.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a huge play by the defensive back. Looks like it's going to be a first down, and he's able to dislodge that ball, create the incompletion. Now it's 4th down. Again, timing. You got to show up at the right time with physicality. Knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the ground, it's Scott. Open field ahead. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And then first down, right back to the running game. He's got space. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure play game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Ready, set.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Still no answer for this offense.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Linebacker shifting around now. Handoff heading left. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Great contested catch way downfield. He outfought the defender. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Really good teams play great situational football. Here you've got a 2-minute drive to end the half. You've got to go down there and get scores, and this is a massive completion down the field. It flips the field and puts you in position where you feel like you can expect points. Now you got to continue to execute and put this ball in the end zone. Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Sweet.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. To throw, it's Bailey. The short completion of the tight end. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Now the Wolfpack will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2. Really opens up the offensive playbook here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on 1st and 2nd down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on 3rd down.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Keeping it on the ground here. Sees an opening. He's got the first and still going. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there, looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40. And they lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joe. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the third quarter? I really like that plan. Well, I know every defense wants to play great and get off the field on third down, but they're not giving themselves a chance. And this is happening on first down. You give up gains like this running the football, you don't really have a chance. You're playing behind the 8 ball, and this defense has got to fix that on first down.
Trying to find room. It's Davidson. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
On third and short, they hand the ball off.
This offense building into third down success, getting to 3rd and 1, and then they can allow the offensive line to win up front. This is a nice job by the back, finding the soft spot and getting the conversion. Again, though, 1st and 2nd down success is what leads to 3rd down success. Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And there's the handoff. They stop him again for no gain. Now it's 4th down.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Clemson. What a pitch and catch in the end zone. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Backed up second and long at the 17. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Well, this defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Running back with the football. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. That's a design quarterback keeper. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving it.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Look out, he's in the clear. He could go. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Just a game-changing play from this defense, getting the turnover and creating points off of it. That is just an outstanding job, and this is a group that has been very, very good today, and they just came up with the biggest play of the game.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is up and good. We lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. Handoff from the shotgun.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Wants to throw it. Here comes the rush. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Reynolds. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Boy, monster kick upcoming here. He makes this one. It's a two-possession game. I really love their chances. He's got to just focus and kick this one through the uprights.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
That is exactly what they wanted to do on this drive. Take some time off the clock, get themselves into scoring range, and extend the lead to a two-possession lead here in the fourth quarter. Check, check, and check. Great job by this offense, and the kicker rolls out there and just buries it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. NC State comes to the line quickly.
Chris, I think it's very difficult to run a screen pass into man coverage because this defender is just...
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's exactly what you want to see from your defense. Slam the door shut, multiple possession lead here in the fourth quarter, and they go out there and they've got to understand, as a coverage unit, that ball is going to start being in harm's way. The quarterback has got to take risks to try to come back in this game, and they're able to step in front for the interception and basically the win.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Grinding away on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now the Wolfpack will call for their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Offense getting set. It's second down. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Timeout taken by NC State here, their second. They've got one more timeout to use now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Gets the first and still running. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. Timeout taken by the Wolfpack. That's their final. They have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They're going to run it here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Reynolds. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think it's 7+. This is a time to kick it, try to get the points.
Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, they're still leading by 10.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and he out-battles the defender and makes the catch way downfield. NC State comes to the line quickly. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joel, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle the receiver, but the gain enough to move the ball inside the 10. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Looking to throw it again. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. The season ends in heartbreak for the offense, but the defense, Joel, makes the play, and they'll move on in the playoff.
Chris, this was an instant classic. Just an incredible football game, and this defense comes up biggest when their best is needed. What a stop right there to secure the win.
They'll hand it off. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on 3rd and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. And the Tigers will have to punt this one away. is away from inside the 10. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So early contact with the defense. That'll push the ball up 5 yards. Looking to pass. It's Bailey. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. NC State lines up 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.